I went to sleep super early on the previous night, which is on the previous vlog, which I will link down below. So when I woke up at shortly past midnight, I had a hard time getting back to sleep, so I decided to get some work done instead. What I did was I recorded a voiceover for and edited my vlog 115, which is my first video for my Yogyakarta vlog series. And I was also able to do it while reclining in bed. The only problem was this hotel, or at least this floor of the hotel, seems to be a dead spot for my little mobile Wi-Fi. The hotel does have its own Wi-Fi that they gave us access to, but that keeps disappearing as well. So I was not able to upload the video that I just edited, but that's all right. I did what I could with what energy that I have. And I did fall back to sleep after that, but as usual, I could not wake up early enough for the buffet breakfast at the hotel, so I just ordered a sandwich for takeout. And then Thomas and I once again shared a grab car to the university for the second day of the ASEAN ASEAN Ecocritical Conference. Like I said in the previous vlog, I will not take a video of the panel discussion because there are beginning academics there, but I can share the rest. The event started on time at exactly 8 a.m., but we arrived early enough that I was able to eat some of the sandwich that I had brought with me, and then at 9:30 a.m. we had this wonderful food during coffee break, and then I also ate a little bit more of the sandwich. It's a gloomy day, which is just the kind of day that I like. After this coffee break, it was my turn to present my paper in a panel, and here is the script that I have prepared for it. That's my list of sources. I used 7 different books. The paper is not yet required for publication at this point. We only have to present it based on the abstract that we submitted and was accepted a few months ago. And just in case I'll have to use my own computer to operate my own slides, I also have copied the script to my Kindle here so that I can have 2 displays and won't have to panic with split screen on one display, but turns out I did not need this. Of course, I felt much relief after my own panel ended because then my mission that I signed up for is already accomplished and I could really enjoy my lunch. Again, there was good food and this soup was absolutely perfect. After lunch, we all went back to the auditorium for the final speaker and for the closing messages for the event. This one I can share clips of because, again, these are senior academics.
To Rome, but of course in the middle of Java there are no roads leading to Rome. We're very far away. So it was kind of surprising, but I want to say that the more I think about it, I think it's a brilliant idea.
And look at it in a wider context. The ramifications of human heroic action on other humans, the gods, and even the natural world. And in fact, if you want to find the first, or possibly one of the very first examples of ecological conscience, you can go back to Homer's epic.
We can't have a direct answer to these questions. So I was just sharing my concern. I need to get your opinions from you guys as I grow as a researcher, as an academic.
It's in their presentations for the editorial committee to take a look at and to sometimes, write back to you with suggestions about how you can revise your paper and resubmit and so forth. So basically, there are 2 outlets for publication. One
domestic and international representations, as well as the depth of the discussion and the varieties of the subtopics presented in the parallel sessions. So therefore, in these closing sessions,
different cultures and different societies and nations within ASEAN function and to understand how we as scholars can unravel the political as well as the cultural and other aspects of living on this planet.
Environmental problems that we are facing as humans and as part of human, non-human communities, so trans-species communities. And because that matters to us as inhabitants of the world, I think we bring that into our work as scholars, and that creates a connection between all of us, which is what creates this community.
Describe a river, a sentient and interconnected entity. This framing pushes us to rethink nature not as a landscape, but as an agentive presence with its own integrity, histories, and vulnerabilities. It invites a mode of reading that acknowledges ecological networks as living, responsive, and deeply relational, far from the inert objects that colonial epistemologies have often reduced them to.
We go, Borobudur, here we come, and all the excitement that everybody felt when we ascertained that Yogyakarta was the next site for ASEAN. I am tasked, I have where the next one will be. It will go back to the Philippines. So it will go back to the Philippines. ASEAN was in the Philippines in 2019, just before the pandemic. We hosted ASEAN at the University of the Philippines in Diliman, which was in Manila. The next one will not be in Manila. It will still be in the University of the Philippines. We have 8 campuses, by the way, each one with its own specialization.
This event finished at around 3:30 p.m. It was still light outside. It was mid-afternoon, practically, and I decided to take that time to switch bags. For the next couple of days, I will be doing a whole lot of walking in Yogyakarta, so I needed something lighter to bring around. Now, this bag is a washable paper bag that was a gift to me from my friend Mitch, and it fits so well with this entire trip because the conference focuses on ecological issues. I will have an actual what's in my bag video for this bag as well as an unboxing. So for now, I will speed this part up. And after that, it was time to order a meal. It is past 4 p.m. and basing on the time of day, this would be merienda or afternoon snacks in the Philippines. But I ordered a full meal because relief and being relaxed can make me hungry because I was no longer stressed. I even ordered 2 drinks, a cold fruit juice and a hot chocolate drink. But the extra rice that I ordered was actually not needed after all. See, the sun is still out. But I do have to work for the rest of the day, so I have placed my laptop over there on the ready on its own little folding stand, which I really, really like. Video about the stand will be linked down below. And by the way, this is how much the meal cost. It's 128,000 Indonesian rupiah, which converts to 450 Philippine pesos or about $7 or $8. And then it was time to get to work. While eating at that table, my laptop was on the bed near me. I know it looks a little uncomfortable, but the folding stand made it actually less uncomfortable, and it also helped prevent heating because it was just the mattress that it was on. And then after the meal, I put the dishes away and then transferred my laptop to the table, and that's how I spent the rest of the evening. I decided to keep my camera on so that you can see how the light outside changes towards night and also so that you can see the street view, but I kept forgetting to transfer the video clips from my phone to my laptop, so my phone kept running out of space, but I did what I could with what I had. However, I thought maybe this is a sign that I should finally get one of those mini cameras that can record in 4K or 8K. I used to have a GoPro, but that broke after many years. Now there are better brands available, like the Insta something. I haven't really looked it up yet, and for sure I don't have the budget for it now, but that is certainly something that I could purchase in the future, just so my little YouTube channel can have an upgrade in the production equipment. Anyway, I was so engrossed with work and I did get a lot of work done. All of my tasks for the day was finished, but I forgot to show my watch to show that it was before 9 p.m. when I finished all of the tasks. And then I decided to call it a day and start getting ready for bed because we did have to be at the university again super early the next day for the eco tour, and that will be on the next vlog in this series.